Welcome back to the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Along with Jim Fossil, I'm Harry Callis. Subway restaurants can get you ready for football Sundays. Subway, eat fresh. Oakland, their first possession of the football here, starting at their own 30-yard line. Barry Sims and Paul McQuiston are the tackles. Robert Gallery, Cooper Carlisle, the guards. Jeremy Newberry, the center. Zach Miller is the tight end. Josh McCown, the quarterback. He's in a shotgun formation. Justin Fargas is lined up alongside him. Fake handoff to Fargas. Now back to pass. Now he throws it to Fargas, who drops the football at the 32-yard line. Even had Fargas caught it, he would have picked up just 2 yards. After faking the handoff to Fargas, tried to hit Fargas in the flat. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
Well, you know that the Raiders are built offensively by running the ball. We've said that many times in this broadcast. But the one improvement I've seen more than any other phase in the Colts is their defensive front on run defense.
Second down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Under center now is McCown. McCown hands off to Fargas, tries to get outside. He fights his way for 5 or 6 yards up to the 36-yard line. Justin Fargas, coming into the game needing 80 to reach the 1,000-yard rushing mark. Picked up 6 there before it was stopped by Marlon Jackson. Bring on a third down and 4.
Well, you know, last week against the Green Bay Packers, Fargas, who has been the bell cow for the running game, had 15 rushes for only 57 yards, and they got to get him back on track now because, again, that's their style of offense right now, is running the football.
Third down and 4. Fargas is the setback. Behind McCown. McCown back to pass. Throws a sideline pattern. Incomplete. Threw it behind the intended receiver, Ronald Curry. And it falls incomplete. So it's 3 and out for the Raiders as Shane Leckler comes on to punt. Back to take the punt is T.J. Rushing. Standing at his own 15-yard line, Leckler. Good punter, averaging 42.6 per punt, second in the NFL. Good high hang time punt. Taken at the 10-yard line by Rushing to the 15, the 20, breaks the tackle, 30, 40. Could go all the way, back to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. A 90-yard punt return by T.J. Rushing.
Well, that was lousy coverage on the punt team. That ball was punted high and long, but he had plenty of air underneath that ball. That was not a low line drive where the return guy gets an advantage. They just got separated, and he hit the hole. They had no lane integrity on the coverage.
Rushing, the second-year pro from Stanford. He was a 7th-round pick last year, and he goes 90 yards with a punt return. At midfield, Shane Leckler, the punter, the only one that had a shot, and Rushing easily outsprinted him. And once he got by Leckler, it was home free to the end zone. The extra point is up and good. And the Indianapolis Colts have silenced the Oakland fans here with a punt return touchdown. And the Colts now leading it by a score of 10-0. With that touchdown, RE/MAX makes another donation to the Children's Miracle Network. RE/MAX, nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Indianapolis 10, Oakland nothing. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
Get in the zone. AutoZone. Looking for the perfect gift for the do-it-yourselfer on your list? Then get to AutoZone. Right now at AutoZone, get the Great Neck 18-volt rechargeable cordless power drill for the unheard of low price of just $12.99. You heard right, just $12.99. And while you're at AutoZone, don't forget to pick up some AutoZone gift cards. Start early and shop AutoZone for all your holiday gifts. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Yeah, make no mistake, y'all. Big taste is the treat at Subway. And this goes out to them people. You know who. I'm going to quote the greatest of all time here. Eat your words, people. Yeah, eat your words. Listen to this. Sizzling, juicy, licious steak, melted double cheese, grilled peppers and onions, pickles, freshly baked bread. Crave the hot, mouth-watering, foot-long, double-stack steak and cheese sub with double the meat. You got that, people? Eat your words, people. I mean, Subway. Eat fresh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tommy Tighe with a scoreboard update. It is official. In overtime, the Dolphins will not go without a win this year. They beat the Ravens 22-16 in overtime. Cleo Lemon to Greg Camarillo, 64 yards in the extra session. Moments after Matt Stover missed a field goal try of 44 yards to the left that would have won the game for Baltimore. Lemon finishes on the day 23 of 39, 315 in the air. Just underway, Eagles and Cowboys. Same for the Lions and the Chargers. Now back to Harry and Jim.
All right, Tommy, and another blight on the Baltimore Ravens after playing so well on the Monday night game against the New England Patriots. They get blown out by Indianapolis last week, and now this week lose to the only team that didn't have a win.
Boy, I tell you, that's rough duty. I figured Miami was going to get somebody. I don't know how I could tell you that honestly, but they did today in overtime, and they beat the Ravens.
Here's the kickoff. It's taken at the 5-yard line by Chris Carr. Carr up to the 20, to 25, to 30. Still on his feet at the 35. A good return by Carr, who gets it up to the 37. So Oakland will start this drive first and 10 at their own 37. They don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC tonight when the Washington Redskins meet the New York Giants. You can also hear that broadcast right here on Westwood 1 beginning at 7:30 Eastern on many of these same stations. So it's first and 10 for the Raiders. They have it at their own 37-yard line. They're in the I formation now with fullback Orrin O'Neal lined up in front of Justin Fargas. Fargas gets the handoff. He follows O'Neal and gets up to the 41. He picked up about 5 yards on the carry. It'll bring on a second down and 5, stopped by Jeff Charleston.
Well, they've stayed in more or less conventional stuff. It's a two-back offense most of the time, 2 tight end on first and second down, then they use 3 wide receivers on the third down situation. So they're going to be a basic meat and potatoes, run the football, try to establish the run right now.
Second down and 5. Fumbled snap by McCown. The loose ball is covered by Oakland right about the line of scrimmage. McCown covered his own fumble, but it'll bring on a third down and 5.
Well, the crowd getting a little restless right now that want to see something a little bit more productive on offense. But, you know, the one thing they're going to have to do, mix that run with some play-action pass. Bob Sanders, the safety, is the key to their stopping the run game. When you see him down there within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, you know you got to start play-action pass and throwing it because your corners are singled up.
Third down and 5 from the shotgun. McCown gets the snap, throws downfield. It is a great effort. Did he catch the ball? Yes, he did at the 48-yard line. What a superb catch.
I think that was Ronald Curry out there with a...
Curry went high in the air to snare that ball and moves the chains for the Raiders.
He's an outstanding receiver now. He's got 49 receptions. He's averaging 13 yards per catch, which is low for the Raiders, but it's good for this team.
Ball on the 49-yard line of Indianapolis. First down. Here's a pitch to Fargas, running wide, tries to cut it back in. He gets about 3 down to the 46-yard line, stopped by Josh Thomas. Bring on a second down and 7. 10-0. Indianapolis leading. We have 6:22 left to play here in the first quarter.
Well, they got to start being productive here on second down. They get the second medium. They're running the ball pretty good on first down. They're picking up 4 or 5 yards. They're getting themselves in a good, decent second down situation. Now they've got to do something here. They either got to get it down that 3rd and 1 to 2, or don't leave it at third down with an incomplete or a run for no gain.
Second down and 7 facing McCown. Handoff goes to Fargas. He runs on the right side this time. He gets a couple of yards. Might have got 3. Stopped by Freddie Cahill at the 43-yard line. So that'll bring up a third down and about 4. Spotted at the 44-yard line. Third down and about 4 to go for a first down for the Raiders.
A lot of ways, this is where, Harry, a lot of games are won and lost, and that third down, less than 5 yards, how successful you can be to keep the drive going.
The count under center on a third down call. Fargus is set back behind him. He hands to Fargus. Fargus fights his way. He battled his way close to a first down. I don't think he got it. Stopped by Bob Sanders, but this would be a time when first-year coach Lane Kiffin could go for it, and he is going to go for it. Fourth down and about a half yard to go for a first down.
Well, you know, you're thinking, listen, they got the whole backup defensive line in for the Colts. The whole line is a backup bunch of guys. You're on the 40-yard line. You got a yard or less. Absolutely go for this. This is not a doubt in my mind he's doing the right thing.
From the I formation. Here's a pitch to Fargus. He runs outside. He did not make it. What a fine defensive play by Freddie Keaho. Freddie Keaho, the linebacker, the second-year pro from San Diego State, nailed him before he could get to the line of scrimmage. And Indianapolis will take over on downs. With the score, Indianapolis 10, Oakland nothing. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Today's the day to make her sparkle. Yes, gentlemen, it's time to visit the jewelry store inside JCPenney. Get special savings, 25 to 60% off the best selection of diamonds, gold, gemstones, and watches, plus the 1/4 carat weight diamond journey pendant. Regularly $336 is now only $199.99, which is good because you're not just saving money, you're saving Christmas. At the jewelry store inside JCPenney, you see savings. She sees sparkle. And that makes this the most wonderful time of the year. JCPenney.
It's Danica Patrick, IndyCar Series driver. Over the years, I've driven a lot of different cars, but two things never change. No one demands more from their car than me, and nothing protects under the hood better than Peak.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze is formulated with an advanced organic technology to protect any engine of any make, any model, any time. If you can drive it, Peak can protect it.
And when I drive it, it better perform.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze in the blue bottle.
When you peak, you win.
Always maintain cooling system with specified vehicle owners manual, including top wash.
Are you in pain after a good workout? You need more than a good stretch. You need fast, effective pain relief. Salonpas medicated patches provide fast and sustained relief right where you need it the most. Just peel and stick to the area that hurts. Salonpas brings lasting relief to backaches, arthritis, and minor aches and pains. Whether you're working out in the gym or working around your house, you can find Salonpas patches at major drugstores, membership warehouses, and local pharmacies. Ask for it by name.
Salonpas. Salonpas. Be more active.
Looking for jeans that feel great and fit right? Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans are built tough, built comfortable, with your satisfaction guaranteed. Go to Wrangler.com to find out more. Wrangler. Real. Comfortable jeans. Now back to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Indianapolis Colts take over after stopping Oakland on a fourth down play. 1st and 10 Colts at the 40-yard line. Peyton Manning's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun formation. Manning gets the direct snap, looks downfield, throws underneath. It is caught for short yardage. Caught by Anthony Gonzalez. He's corralled immediately by Thomas Howard, the linebacker. Gain of just 3 on the pass play. It'll bring out a 2nd down and 7.
No, they're not going into a full huddle. They want to keep the pressure on the Raiders and not let them substitute a lot of linemen.
From the shotgun, 2nd down and 7. Manning awaits the direct snap. Manning looks downfield, steps up in the pocket, throws. It is caught for a 1st down. Another 1st down, caught by Anthony Gonzalez. His rookie wide receiver is filling in for the injured Marvin Harrison, and he gets another 1st down. You know, that's Manning's 3,410th career completion, moving him past Joe Montana, 8th place in NFL history.
Incredible accurate throw by Peyton Manning. I'll talk about that in just a second, but incredible accurate throw last time.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of Oakland for the Indianapolis Colts in the shotgun. Manning looks upfield, throws, and it's threw it behind his intended receiver, Dallas Clark. Incomplete.
Well, Peyton Manning's always been one of the more accurate passers, I think, in the league, and he throws a catchable ball, but that last play when they got the first down, when Gonzalez ran about a 10-yard hook inside, the receiver goes down, hooks to, he's inside. Usually the quarterback wants to throw that ball on his inside shoulder, but the defensive corner was driving and was on an inside position, and he put it on his outside shoulder where he could adjust to it where the defender couldn't get it. Incredible accuracy throwing that ball where he did downfield.
Second down and 10, Indianapolis at the 47 of Oakland. Manning throws it incomplete. His intended receiver had fallen down on the play. That would be Ben Utek. And it'll be third down. Third and 10, no huddle offense, quick snap. Manning looks downfield, throws down the middle. It is caught at the 25 and all the way down to the 19-yard line goes Devin Aromashadu. Aromashadu was finally stopped by Chris Carr, but not until he moves his sticks, and another big third down conversion, 28 yards to the fellow they just signed off the practice squad. Aromashadu out of Auburn just signed off the practice squad, and he has contributed already.
Little confusion right now with the Colts, and Peyton Manning, as usual, he's directing everybody where to line up when he wants to check a play.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line. He throws to Dallas Clark in and out of his grasp at the 14-yard line, incomplete. Thomas Howard defending on the play. It'll be second down and 10 for Indianapolis at the 19-yard line. Indianapolis Colts are in the Heinz red zone. Here's a handoff to Adai, and Adai is wolfed down right about the line of scrimmage by Gerard Warren.
Officials are holding the guys on the field right now to count the men. I think they got him with too many men. The officials won't let anybody on or off, and there they go. They got the flag.
Yep. So the flag is thrown. Who had too many men? Oakland?
Oakland did.
Yeah.
I was sorry to jump in there on it, but I saw the officials because they're trying to go back on the ball to run it, and the officials come over and they won't let anybody on or off because they couldn't figure out how many guys are on the field. And they caught a guy trying to leave. He was about 5-6 yards from the sideline.
12 men on defense. The man did not clear the field before.
So Indianapolis using that hurry up.
Still second down.
Hurry up offense with no huddle. Caught Oakland with 12 men on the field. Cost them 5 yards and moves the ball down to the 14-yard line where it'll be second down now and 5.
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
Peyton Manning now in the shotgun. Gets a direct snap, throws down the middle. He's got Ben Utek for a first down. Utek down to the 6-yard line. Pick up 8 yards. Utek they will use as an H-back and a tight end. Kirk Morrison made the tackle, but it's first down and goal to go for Indianapolis. The Colts already lead 10-0, looking to add to that lead here with just a little over a minute left to play in the first quarter. Joseph Adai is a setback behind Peyton Manning. Manning hands to Adai, and Adai gets about 1 yard, and that's all. The rest won't do. There's Gerard Warden once again, along with Robert Thomas to make the tackle.
Well, you know, the one thing you got to be ready for when you play the Colts, you got to be ready for everything. I mean, they have got it all. They quick huddle you. If they think you're running people on the field, they go first down, snap the ball, catch you with too many people on the field. No matter what it is in football, they've got it on offense because of Peyton Manning.
Second down, goal to go at the 5-yard line. Empty backfield. Manning under center. Two-step drop, throws to the end zone, incomplete. He wanted Reggie Wayne. Wayne was covered on the play by Hiram Eugene, a second-year pro out of Louisiana Tech. And it'll bring on a third down and goal.
Well, what Oakland was trying to do there is anytime the quarterback goes underneath the center and he has no back in the backfield, you're vulnerable to an extra blitzer, and they hit all the gaps, and the one guy will be coming free. You're outnumbered. But if you have a quick throw like they did, a little pick route and have him swing, you can get away with it, but you can't hold the ball very long.
Third down, goal to go. In the shotgun. Manning gets the snap, rolls out to the right, looks downfield, and now he runs the ball and gets close to the goal line, and he is in for a touchdown. Manning rarely runs the ball, but he got himself into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown.
Well, I tell you, they're losing containment on the left side. Different rushers all the time. But Oakland has got to not have their end rusher to the right of Peyton Manning keep coming underneath. That's an easy escape for the quarterback.
This might be challenged because it was awfully close to the goal line where he was. When I say Manning doesn't carry the brush the ball that much, coming in, he had rushed 17 times. There goes the red flag.
I think they're going to call him for stepping out. He stepped out of bounds before he even got there on about the 3-yard line.
Peyton Manning had rushed 17 times coming into this game for a -7 yards. He had rushed for 3 touchdowns.
Oakland has challenged the ruling on a field of a touchdown.
But the Raiders are going to challenge the ruling on the field to call a touchdown, and it's an understandable challenge. They might bring this one back. Later on, we'll tell you about the outstanding play of the game, brought to you by RE/MAX, outstanding agents, outstanding results. Lane Kiffin, the first-year coach for the Oakland Raiders, making the challenge. Tony Dungy, the 6th-year coach of Indianapolis, has had a remarkable career as a head football coach at Indy and Tampa Bay. With the score, presently, Oakland 16 with the extra point and the challenge to be dealt with. It's 16-0 at this moment. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood
For that miserable cold you know you're going to get, nothing dissolves your symptoms and liquidates your pain like Alka-Seltzer Plus. It's soothing, revitalizing liquid relief. Feel relieved. Feel restored with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Hey, Brian, who's the little guy?
Oh, that's my new guard dog, Bruiser.
Bruiser? He looks like a chihuahua. You think he can protect over $2 million worth of equipment?
Sure. He'll get mean when he has to.
Brian, he's licking my hand.
Today, a guard dog just isn't enough. So Grainger has expanded their line of security products to help you keep your business protected. They're adding products and removing problems. From padlocks to close-circuit TV systems, they have the products you need when you need them. Call or visit your local branch or visit Grainger.com. Grainger, for the ones who get it done. Which NFL player forgot the Cowboys donuts? Discover his story and help decide the NFL Super Bowl commercial only at NFL.com/SuperAd. Now back to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Well, the touchdown call on the field by Peyton Manning is being reviewed up here in the press box to see if the call will stand or whether it will be turned over. And in that case, if it's turned over, then Indianapolis would probably
After reviewing the play, the call on the field is reversed.
It's
the runner
reversed.
is short of the goal line. It will be 4th down. Oakland will not be charged with a timeout.
So Manning does not get into the end zone. The field goal unit will come on now with the ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. They'll take a chip shot field goal here. Or will they? No, they're going to go for it. They'll go for it 4th and 1. 4th and a half, really. They will not settle for a field goal. They have a 10-0 lead. And they'll go for the touchdown here. Now Peyton doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to call it. Oh, the clock runs out, so they'll have a lot of time to talk it over. That's the end of the first quarter. So the clock is wound down. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Indianapolis 10, Oakland nothing. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Oh, Madam Natasha, what can you tell me today? Are there good times ahead?
Yes, I see a new home in your future.
In your crystal ball?
No, at Remax.com.
Remax.com?
Trust me, when it comes to finding the right home, there's no more powerful medium than Remax.com.
Find your perfect place at Remax.com, where you can search all the listings in thousands of cities and towns. Visit Remax.com today. Each office independently owned and operated.
Hello, and today's weather forecast calls for increasing rain turning into
demons of the underworld, grinding it with a full fury of... Wait a minute. Are those trico-neoform beam blades? Oh, forget it then.
When you can't see the road ahead, you imagine the worst. Neoform wiper blades from Trico combine a curved design with exclusive Teflon resin for a smooth, consistent wipe that's tough enough to perform during any season. New Trico Neoform wiper blades.
For the worst weather imaginable.
Reason number 11 to switch to Geico. Man does not travel by four wheels alone. If you love scooters, you need to call Geico, because now Geico offers insurance on all the stuff that moves you, including scooters. Great rates, great coverage, and personal service 24/7. Call anytime, 1-800-44-CYCLE, or visit geico.com.
Today's the day to make her sparkle. Yes, gentlemen, it's time to visit the jewelry store inside J.C. Penney. Get special savings, 25 to 60% off the best selection of diamonds, gold, gemstones, and watches, plus the 1/4 carat weight diamond journey pendant. Regularly $336 is now only $199.99, which is good because you're not just saving money, you're saving Christmas. At the jewelry store inside J.C. Penney, you see savings. She sees sparkle. And that makes this the most wonderful time of the year. J.C. Penney.
Well, Indianapolis going for it on 4th down and goal at the 1/2-yard line as we start the second quarter. Clifton Dawson is a setback now behind Peyton Manning. Manning fakes a handoff, rolls out, throws, end zone, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Ben Utecht. Thomas Howard defending on the play.
He was open early. He had more room. And then Peyton Manning kept coming out to try to get a little bit more room to throw him the ball. And they closed in on him, and he was able to make the play on the ball. And if he'd have thrown it just a little sooner, I think it would have worked.
So Oakland will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at their own half-yard line.
Well, that was great coverage by Thomas Howard. He had a little bit of room, and then he gained on him, made the play, had speed to catch up.
With a score, Oakland 10, or rather Indianapolis 10 and Oakland nothing. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
If you've been looking for that great Pagano's Pizzeria taste that used to be in Ormond Beach, it's now being served in South Daytona. Come back to Pagano's for that famous New Jersey, New York-style pizza, served hot and fresh with all the toppings. Pagano's Pizzeria Italian restaurant has continued its checkered tablecloth family restaurant tradition with a menu full of all your favorite dishes. All it takes is a short drive down US 1 for the best pizza, calzones, hot and cold sandwiches, pasta, veal, chicken, fish, cold beer, and wine. This is Italian cuisine the way it was meant to be. Best of all, if you can't dine in, Pagano's has their convenient pickup window. Just call them at 767-3635, place your order, and your food is ready when you are. It's the service locals have come to enjoy when they're on the go. So Ormond Beach, come back to Pagano's again at 1945 South Ridgewood Avenue in South Daytona, just south of Bevel Road on the east side of the street. Pagano's serving the freshest Italian food in Volusia County. Call for pickup at 767-3635. That's 767-3635.
Want to win a $100 American Express gift card from Geico? For your chance to win and official rules, log on to www.scoreacard.com. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Sweepstakes ends January 5th, 2008. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Well, Oakland holding Indianapolis. They get the ball at their own half-yard line. We'll try to get some breathing room for quarterback Josh McCown here. 1st and 10 Raiders.
Nice time to use a hard count. You don't lose any yards if your guy jumps, and you get 5 if they jump.
McCown hands off, fakes a handoff to Fargus. Now throws to a wide open Fargus at the 5-yard line. He gets him some breathing room out to the 8. Pickup of about 7 before he was stopped by Bob Sanders. It'll bring on a however. We have a penalty on the play.
15 yards from the end of the play.
15 yards roughing the passer penalty called on Josh Thomas, the defensive end, who's filling in for Robert Mathis, who's inactive. So that moves the ball out and gives Oakland field position at their own 23-yard line. McCown brings him out on a first down call. McCown hands off to Fargus, and he had a hole briefly, but it closed quickly as he is stopped at the 25-yard line by Freddie Keaho, who's been a factor here defensively for Indianapolis this afternoon. Second-year pro from San Diego State. Gain of 3. It'll bring out a second down and 7.
Well, the Indianapolis Colts defensively are a cover 2 team. They like both safeties deep, corners rolled up. Now, that's not good against supporting the run. And Bob Sanders is a guy they play around with a little bit. But right now, they're playing their conventional cover 2.
Here's a handoff. Once again, to Fargus. He gets over the 30 to 31-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy of a first down. Ed Johnson made the tackle. Brings on a third down, a yard to go for a first down.
They're just being patient right now. They don't want to give up a big play. They think they can stop the Raiders here with their cover 2 in their run game. And if they can't, then they'll have to start dropping Sanders down a little more often as he is right now.
Third down. Long yard to go for a first down. Handoff goes to Fargus, and he picks up the first down at the 35-yard line. So Fargus has picked up 30 yards on 9 carries in the early going. First and 10 for the Raiders. They have it at their own 34-yard line where it's spotted.
Ron Meeks, the defensive coordinator for the Colts, always believes in certain things. And Tony Dungy's not going to let either one of his coordinators do a lot, get very erotic or anything like that in his designs. And so they're going to play that cover 2 and see if you can run the football on them. Then they'll force him out and get Sanders down inside.
On the shotgun this time, McCown back to pass, drops it off underneath to his fullback, who battles to the 39-yard line, a pickup of 5. That was the Justin Griffiths fullback. He picked up 5, stopped by Dewan Hagler. Dewan Hagler, the linebacker, on the tackle. 6 yards on the pass play. It'll bring on a second down and 4. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. From the shotgun. McCown hands off. Fargus fights his way, battles his way over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Needed 4, he got 6. And it's first and 10, Oakland. They have it at their own 46-yard line.
I think the way Oakland's playing this game will be beneficial to them, trying to be patient, get their run game going, those type of things. The problem is they're down by 10. They're not a come-from-behind team. So they need to start getting some points to stay in a competitive balance there with the Colts, because they fall much further behind. If they don't score before Colts score again, they're going to be way behind.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line. McCown hands off to Fargus. He breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He goes over midfield to the 48-yard line. Picked up about 5 before Deontay Dawson made the tackle. Harry Callis and Jim Fossil here in the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Oakland started this drive at their own half-yard line, and they now have it in Indy territory at the Indianapolis 48. Indianapolis leading it 10-0. Second down 5 for the Raiders. Handoff again to Fargus. Fargus tries to pick a hole, finds a little running room, gets inside the 45 to the 44. He'll be a that was Dominique Rhodes on the carry. Dominique Rhodes, the ball carrier, came close to a first down. He'll be about a yard shy. And he'll bring on a 3rd down and 1.
Well, this is what the Raiders have been doing all year. They're going to need to get the run game established, and you got to look at it that they think they can be successful because of all the injuries the Colts have had up front.
3rd down, a yard to go for a first down. Quarterback sneak by McCown, I don't know.
McCown with a quarterback keeper.
I don't believe he made it.
Depends on which guy gets the spot. I think he's got it. No, he does not.
Yeah, I don't think he made it. Interesting that they have a quarterback sneak there, the way Fargus has been running the ball. I mean, Fargus has picked up positive yardage each time he's had the handoff. Fargus.
Well, Harry, everybody thinks the quarterback sneak. He's right there. They can wedge it. They can get right behind 2 guys, push in, all that. But so many people do it now that you get those 2 big defensive tackles in the gaps, and they anticipate the snap and charge. It's hard. You're better off giving it to running back, like you said.
Fargus has picked up 43 yards on 11 carries so far this afternoon. And the fans want them to go for it. Let's see what Lane Kiffin decides. Kiffin, the first-year coach at Oakland, has decided to go for it. Kiffin, at age 32, the youngest coach in the NFL. Quarterback sneak again. I don't know. If McCown moved a little bit, did he move enough? He moved forward just a little bit. I think evidently he did move up enough to get the first down. But the gamble pays off. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They'll have it at the 43-yard line of Indianapolis. Indianapolis leads 10-0. We have 9 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Well, he got a little bit more push that time, but Gerald Austin, he walked right up there and said, it's first down. No discussion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of Indianapolis. Play action, back to pass. McCown throwing deep downfield. It is in and out of the grasp of his intended receiver, Ronald Curry, at the 5-yard line.
Well, Ronald Curry had him. He had him. The whole front had chased the run. He had him, and he underthrew it. He went way too long. What he did is he faked the run to the left, bootlegged out to the right, set up and throw it, man. Those guys have been going downfield full speed. Most of those receivers now can outrun the quarterback's arm.
That'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 43-yard line. McCown under center. 2-step drop, passes, it's caught close to a first down by Jerry Porter. Jerry Porter on the receiving end will be about a yard shy of a first down. He was stopped by Marlon Jackson. At the 34-yard line, it'll bring on a 3rd down and 1.
Well, they get that run game going. They'll show patience with it. This will set up a lot of things. Like I had Ronald Curry. I mean, he was wide open. The pass there, they pick up 9 yards on. It'll set up a lot of things for them in the pass game if they just patient with the run.
3rd down, a yard to go for a first down. McCown under center. Hand off to Fargus. He has the first down. Fargus down to the 31-yard line. He needed 1. He got 3. 1st and 10 for Oakland. They'll have it at the 31-yard line of Indianapolis.
I like the way Fargus runs. He runs with his pads down. He's always leaning forward. He always seems to get you another yard, and he hits the hole hard and confidently. There's no hesitation in where he wants to go.
14th play of the drive coming up here for the Oakland Raiders, who are keeping the ball out of the hands of Peyton Manning with this drive. It started at their half-yard line. Here's a handoff to Fargus. Fargus picks a hole and picks his way inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. A pickup of about 7. Ed Johnson finally made the tackle, but Fargus doing an excellent job at picking his holes at the line of scrimmage. just has been able to pick up a lot of yards for Oakland here in the first half.
Well, they're running that trust the edge stretch play, and he does a good job of pressing all the way up into the line of scrimmage and then cut straight up the field hard. No indecision.
Second down, 3 to go for a first down. Here's a quick out. It is caught by Porter for a first down at the 15-yard line. Jerry Porter on the receiving end. Finally stopped by Marlon Jackson, but the Oakland Raiders are in the Heinz red zone. First down and 10 at the 15-yard line of Indianapolis.
Well, that play in the huddle was called a run. The line blocked for a run. The back went like he was going to get the ball handoff. And McCown signaled out to him with a little handshake that they had 8 in box. They're up there tight. I'm just going to throw you the ball. Come off the line. I'll throw it right to you. Exactly what they did.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line of Indianapolis. McCown back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Penalty marker down. He scrambles down to the 11, but the penalty marker is thrown in the area of holding.
66 offense. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
So that'll cost him 10. Later on, we'll tell you about today's best catch. The grip of the game brought to you by Channel Lock Pliers. Get a grip. Slam moves it back to the 25-yard line. Cooper Carlisle is the offender of the holding call. It'll be first down and 20.
Boy, those hurt when you get down inside that red zone. To back yourself out of the red zone, not good. They still have plenty of room to have their normal passing game, though, right now. They can pick it up. They're just going to have to do it in probably 2 passing chunks.
From the shotgun, Josh McCown gets a direct snap, looks downfield, flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to run the ball to the 20, the 15. Ooh, he was rocked down hard at the 16-yard line by Kelvin Hayden. The cornerback came up and really rocked McCown, but McCown kept the football and got the 10 yards back that they lost on the holding call.
Well, I tell you what, if I'm coaching that young man, I'm saying, here, first order of business is get on the ground, young man. Get on the ground. And if you don't want to get on the ground, run with authority. Don't run up and give the guy, like a punching bag. I mean, they ran right up to him, stopped his feet, and took a whack right in the face.
Second down and 10. McCown under center. He'll rely on Fargas to run now, and not himself, as he hands off to Fargas, who reels off 5 more yards. Down to the 10-yard line. It'll be a third down and 5 call. Fargas has been a workhorse for Oakland. This drive has been well over 9 minutes long. 4:29 left to play in the first half. Oakland started this drive at their own half-yard line.
Well, hopefully what Oakland can do with their power, their strength up front in the run game is wear that front down against Indianapolis, stay tight in the ball game, and maybe in the fourth quarter we'll have them worn down so far they can take control of the game.
Third down, it's an empty backfield now, and third down and 5. 2-step drop. McCown throws underneath, first down at the 4-yard line. Jerry Porter catching the first down throw. Gary Brackett made the tackle, but not before the Raiders moved the chains. First and goal, Oakland.
Well, they're in an empty backfield set. Colts are in what you call a Tampa 2. The safeties play wide. The middle linebacker drops deep. The other linebacker inside will go to the 3-receiver side. He vacated the middle, so you got one linebacker dropping deep, the other one going to the 3-receiver side, and then he came from the 2-receiver side, and there was a void in the middle of the defense. Great design and great call by the Raiders.
First down and goal, Oakland at the 4-yard line. Back to pass. Here's McCown. He's flushed, and he throws it away. Did he get rid of it before he was sacked? Yes, evidently did. It's going to be ruled an incompleted pass.
Going backwards is still an incomplete forward pass.
It's an incomplete pass. He was being sacked by Jeff Charleston, the rookie defensive end from Idaho State. But it's ruled an incomplete pass, and it'll be second down and goal.
Well, the ball was behind. It went lateral. It went behind him. You'd think it was a lateral hole, but because he was in the grasp of the defender, if the ball goes backwards, it's still ruled an incomplete pass.
So a second down and goal call for McCown. McCown rolls out to the left, throws it underneath, and is caught. Touchdown, Ronald Curry. Ronald Curry just got the flat pass as a fake right, went left, nobody there. Curry walked into the end zone untouched, and the Raiders are on the scoreboard. Fourth receiving touchdown of the year for Curry, the sixth-year pro from North Carolina. For McCown, and will be his 10th touchdown pass of the year. Extra point coming up by Sebastian Janikowski. Fleckler spots it. It's up and good. So the Raiders, with a long drive of 99.5 yards, are on the board. With that touchdown, RE/MAX makes another donation to the Children's Miracle Network. RE/MAX, nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. The score, Indianapolis 10, Oakland 7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Southside Collision, located at 206 North Young Street, US 1 Ormond Beach, is your one-stop for expert auto body repair and color matching. At Southside Collision, we have personal service with pride and quality in our work. And remember, we beat higher dealer costs with quick turnarounds to get you back on the road faster. Ask about our senior discounts. That's Southside Collision, 206 North Young Street, US 1 Ormond Beach. Call 615-6266.
Wouldn't you want a great deal on a second vehicle without the hassles and razzle-dazzle from new car dealers? Then do what so many of your friends in Palm Coast are doing. See Kevin at New Smyrna Motors in Edgewater, home of quality pre-owned vehicles at very reasonable prices. Take the short ride south on I-95 to exit 244, then east 4 miles to the southeast corner on US 1. You won't be disappointed. That's New Smyrna Motors, 1829 South Ridgewood in Edgewater. Call them toll-free at 1-866-428-4988 for inventory and directions.
Stafford coming back to pass. There's his man wide open. Touchdown, Massaquoi. When we're shooting Marino in there, going to be maybe caught. No, they missed him. Touchdown. All of a sudden, the guy from New Jersey really went running.
The Georgia Bulldogs, the Hawaii Warriors, the All-State Sugar Bowl, New Year's Day, tailgate 5:30. Then stay tuned for Larry Munson's Call of the Game.
The Sugar Bowl brought to you by Mike Moore's Auto Salvage on 1380 WELE.
WELE Ormond Beach.
They may try to stop us, but they can't.
The alternative talk station. Daytona's Real News, Real Talk.
Oakland went 99 yards in 20 plays. They took 11 minutes, 49 seconds off the clock to score the touchdown. Janikowski's kick taken by Rushing at the 3, up to the 10, the 15, the 20, and he is nailed. The ball is loose, and somebody else picks up the football. Let's see. He dropped the football and was immediately picked up by Ramon Guzman. And Guzman got the ball even further up, an alert play by Guzman, who picked up the fumble and saved that problem and also gained positive yards. With the score, Indianapolis 10, Oakland 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
I heard you put your home on the market.
That's right. Carol and I want a bigger place.
So what about all the gloom and doom talk about real estate?
And what about it? We found a place we really like on RE/MAX.com. The price is right. It doesn't make sense to wait.
Yeah, but...
I know we have to sell our current home first. Hey, our RE/MAX agent is pretty successful selling homes in any kind of market. That's her now.
Ready to buy or sell? Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Each office independently owned and operated.
If your team's offense gives you heartburn, and their defense gives you painful gas,
Stop him! Stop him!
Maybe you need a new team. Rolaids Plus Gas Relief.
Huh?
Extra strength Rolaids teams up with the most effective anti-gas medicine to wipe out tough heartburn and the pressure of gas. Tums can't do that. And they're soft chews, so they're chewy, not chalky.
Finally, a winning team.
Extra strength Rolaids Plus Gas Relief. Rolaids always spells relief. Use as directed.
That sound means it's time to check the NFL Mobile scoreboard, brought to you by Sprint. Go to Best Buy, your wireless destination, and get the speed of NFL Mobile only from Sprint. I'm Tommy Tighe. Second quarter, Chargers lead the Lions 17-0. LT with both touchdowns, 6 and 2 yards. 7th year, 1,200 yards or more on the ground. Only other back to start his career like that, Eric Dickerson. 7th now on the all-time touchdown list, going by Jim Brown. Eagles and Cowboys scoreless early in the second. In overtime, Dolphins win their first of the year, 22-16 over the Ravens. Titans beat the Chiefs to stay alive in the playoff picture, 26-17. Saints hold off the Cards, 31-24. Drew Brees with a pair of touchdown passes. Jaguars 29 and the Steelers 22. In that game, Fred Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run at the 2-minute warning. 147 on the day. That's the most for any visiting player at Heinz Field. Packers down the Rams 33-14. Patriots now 14-0. They beat the Jets 20-10. Now back to Harry and Jim in Oakland.
Nice, Harry. 1st and 10 in Indianapolis at the 35. Manning throws it underneath. It is caught for about 8 or 9 yards. Caught by Aromashadu. Aromashadu, the rookie, just signed off the practice squad, gets his second reception, a yard short of a first down. It'll be 2nd down, a yard to go for a first down. Hand off to Adai. He has the first down over the 45 up to the 47. Gerard Warren makes the tackle.
You know, Harry, it's hard to believe right now. We're almost to the 2-minute. And right now, Indy's play selection, 6 runs, 16 passes. They've only had 22 plays in this half.
That long drive, Oakland used most of the clock of this second quarter. Manning under pressure, throws deep downfield, and it is over the head of his intended receiver. Aromashadu was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, wait a minute. What's happened?
2-minute time.
The 2-minute warning.
Yep.
We have reached the 2-minute warning with the score. Indianapolis 10 and Oakland 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Don't let your body's aches and pains prevent you from living your life. Treat your muscles and joints with Salon Paws for fast, effective relief. Salon Paws medicated patches provide fast and sustained pain relief for your aching back, arthritis, and sore bruises and strains. Just peel and stick to the area that hurts, and relief is on the way fast. Enjoy a healthier, more physically active lifestyle with Salon Paws. You can find Salon Paws patches at major drugstores, membership warehouses, and local pharmacies. Ask for it by name.
SALONPAS. Salon Paws. Be more active.
Hey, it's Ty Pennington. This holiday, I'm all about granting wishes. So the clock is ticking, but you can't nail down a gift idea? I can fix that. Because the entire stock of hand tools, power tools, and tool storage is on sale at the Sears Last Minute Wish Sale. And remember, when you order gifts at Sears.com and pick up in store, they'll be ready in 5 minutes guaranteed. Not to hammer home a point, but a tool sale this good only happens at Sears, now through Christmas Eve. So don't just give a gift, grant a wish.
Exclusions apply. See store for details. Sale ends 12/24/07.
My doctor just told me something I never knew. He said as we get older, our bodies are less able to absorb calcium, even though we need it more than ever. Isn't that ironic? Well, he also told me what to do for it. Take Citracal. It's calcium citrate, a different kind of calcium. And it has vitamin D for unsurpassed absorption to help strengthen and nourish your bones. Citracal for unsurpassed absorption.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement on CBS next Sunday when the Miami Dolphins meet the New England Patriots. Check your local listings for more details. Catch the NFL on CBS. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Indianapolis with a 10-7 lead. The Colts have the ball at their own 48-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Oakland Raiders with that long time-consuming drive to get 7 points on the board, a 99-yard drive that took 11 minutes, 49 seconds off the clock here in the second quarter. So the Colts have had precious few snaps here in the second quarter. Peyton Manning brings them out on a 2nd down and 10. He's in the shotgun formation. Manning gets the direct snap, looks downfield. He's under pressure. He's sacked. He's sacked back at the 43-yard line. Sacked by Derek Burgess, his 6th sack of the year. He has been to the last 2 Pro Bowls as Derek Burgess, and he gets the sack of Manning, bringing out a 3rd down at about 16. Manning from the shotgun. Play action. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage and intercepted by Oakland. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage and then intercepted by Thomas Howard, the linebacker. Oakland takes over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Boy, that was a one-handed stab. That was a good one.
And with a score, Indianapolis 10, Oakland 7. There's a break in the action. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
Get in the zone. AutoZone. Get to AutoZone now for a smoking hot deal you don't want to miss. For a limited time at AutoZone, get 5 quarts of Castrol conventional motor oil and an oil filter for the unbelievably low price of just $10.99. You heard right. A Castrol oil change for just $10.99. That's the lowest price of the season. Limit 2, so don't be left out. Some restrictions apply. See store for details. Save money and get to AutoZone today. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Hey, Jim, I'm taking off. You want to lock up?
Sure. When it comes to protecting your facility, it's important to be safe. So Grainger's just added a combination of security products to help you find what you need when you need it. They're adding products and removing problems. From padlocks and fireproof safes to closed-circuit TV systems, they have the products you need to help keep your business safe and secure. Call or visit your local branch or go online to Grainger.com. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
MVP quarterback Brett Favre for Wrangler.
I'm comfortable in jeans that are tough and work as hard as I do. I'm comfortable in jeans that fit great and let me be me. I'm comfortable in Wrangler.
Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Built tough with 14-ounce heavyweight denim and double-stitch seams. Built comfortable with a stone-washed finish and relaxed fit. Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
CBSSports.com has fantasy football covered. Get the latest player news, expert analysis, weekly fantasy football shows, and more. Find out all the info you need to dominate your league at CBSSports.com. Now back to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Thomas Howard's 6th interception of the year gives the Raiders the football at their own 46-yard line. They'll have a little less than 2 minutes to try to score here. They trail by only 3. From the shotgun, McCown brings them out. McCown gets a direct snap, looks downfield, throws a sideline pattern incomplete. It was intended for Jerry Porter. He was well covered on the play.
Well, the one thing about it is there now. The Colts defended that sideline. The cornerback was playing outside shade, fairly tight, had a backer dropping underneath it. That's the one thing. They know the offense wants to throw the ball on the sideline, get the yardage, and stop the clock. Oakland has 3 timeouts. They got plenty of time. They don't need the boundary right now.
2nd down and 10 at the 46-yard line, their own 46. Here's a handoff to the running back, Dominique Rose. Rose gets over midfield into Indianapolis territory to the 47-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of a 1st down, bringing on a 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, McCown back to pass, rolls out, threw it right into the ground. He was under pressure, and he was just trying to throw it to Dominique Rose, and Rose was in his way of falling down, and he just threw it right into the ground, incomplete. So they will have to punt the ball away and give it up, not taking advantage of the interception.
Well, that's a game changer. When you get an interception, you get the ball at the middle of the field with 1:10 or 20 to go and 3 timeouts. You got to put some points on the board, or you're going to put yourself at risk of losing this game.
Shane Leckler comes on to punt. Leckler gets the boot away. Fair catch called and made by T.J. Rushing, who would return to punt for a touchdown, for the only touchdown for the Colts this afternoon. This is a 43-yard punt with no return. And with the score, Indianapolis 10, Oakland 7. There's a break in the action. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Where does the term quarterback come from? Originally, the position was called thrower, but in the late 60s, a thrower who was short on change borrowed a quarter from a lineman. When he refused to pay it back, the lineman, who was recovering from a jaw injury, shouted, "Quarterback! Quarterback!" That's how it started. That's also baloney, just like the idea that international shipping has to be unpredictable. The truth is, UPS offers time-of-day specific delivery to many international cities, so your receivers can be ready. UPS, what can Brown do for you? Quarterback!
MVP quarterback Brett Favre for Wrangler.
I'm comfortable in jeans that are tough and work as hard as I do. I'm comfortable in jeans that fit great and let me be me. I'm comfortable in Wrangler.
Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Built tough with 14-ounce heavyweight denim and double-stitch seams. Built comfortable with a stone-washed finish and relaxed fit. Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Wrangler. Real comfortable jeans.
Reminder, stay tuned for the Granger halftime report with Tommy Tighe. Tommy will have scores and highlights from Week 15 of the National Football League. Brought to you by Granger. Visit Granger.com, the one-stop site for all your industrial needs. Granger, for the ones who get it done. Indianapolis backed up their own 5-yard line after the fair catch by T.J. Rushing. He fair caught inside the 10-yard line. Many fans feel like you shouldn't fair catch, Jim, on the inside the 10-yard line. Let that ball hit and go into the end zone.
Well, that's right, Harry. And, you know, the 10-yard line, for all the fans that always watch football forever, you never back up and catch it inside the 10. But the Australian kicking style now, these punters are using, is like backspinning the ball, and it'll sit. So coaches are letting the players drop back in there further. But still, I'd rather see the guy land it and let it land on the floor than take the risk of him fumbling the ball on his own 4-yard line and giving them the ball back.
Instead of starting a drive like the Colts are right here at their own 5-yard line, Peyton Manning shouting instructions to his teammates. He's under center. Manning hands it off to Adai, and he's breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He got 5 positive yards before being stopped by Thomas Howard. He was initially hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he picked up 5, bringing on a 2nd down and 5.
Well, Joseph Adai has not been part of this game plan in this whole first half. I mean, he is not making things happen at all. He's had 6 carries for 10 yards, and that includes the last 4 or 5 he just picked up there. I mean, it's been like 5 carries for 5 yards. Not good.
Later in the game, we'll tell you about today's Rolaids moment, brought to you by Extra Strength Rolaids Plus Gas Relief. Rolaids Plus relieves tough heartburn fast, plus it tackles gas pressure too. 2nd down and 5. With about 37 seconds left to play here in the first half. Peyton Manning in the shotgun. Gets the direct snap. Under pressure. Sacked. He's sacked back at the 9-yard line by Gerard Ward.
Timeout. Sorry, they were calling timeout there. They've got 2 left.
So Oakland is going to try to get the ball back. 30 seconds left to play. They call a timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Harry Callis and Jim Fossil here in the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Subway restaurants can get you ready for football Sundays. Subway, eat fresh.
Harry, sorry, my instincts kicked in there for a minute. You were describing the play, and I'm coaching and going, timeout, timeout, you know. They did, though. They used it right. They still have 1 timeout left. They can get this ball back.
Peyton Manning in the shotgun on a 3rd down and 6. Manning gets the direct snap. Throws down the middle. It is in and out of the hands of Dallas Clark, his intended receiver. Pass a little bit low. Chris Johnson defending on the play. So Oakland will get the ball back. 26 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they have their 1 timeout now, so this is where they need the boundary a little bit to stop the clock. But knowing full well you know, the Colts defense is smart, too. They know they're going to try to get it there. But if they get a completion down the field, they could put them one good long completion to put them in field goal range.
Hunter Smith on the punt. Johnny Lee Higgins is taking the punt for Oakland. Standing at his own 45. Takes it at the 43-yard line. Wasn't touched, and now he is corralled, and that took some time off the clock as well. 49-yard punt, just a 2-yard return with the score. Indianapolis 10, Oakland 7. There's a break in the action. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood Lawn.
I thought Ted and Lois sold their house.
No, the deal fell through at the last minute.
How could that happen?
I don't know. They were trying to do it all on their own, without a real estate agent.
Amateur hour. They should have called RE/MAX.
Yeah, that's what they said. Ready to sell? It's time to call RE/MAX. RE/MAX agents have the experience it takes to make sure your next real estate transaction is a success. Visit RE/MAX.com today. Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Each office independently owned and operated.
First and 10, Oakland at their own 43-yard line. They have a chance for a couple of plays maybe to try to get into Janikowski's field goal range. And instead they throw a flat pass to fullback Dominique Rhodes, running back Dominique Rhodes, and he gained just a few yards and used a lot of time. They call their final timeout with just 6 ticks left on the clock before halftime.
Well, the only problem I have there is, you know, you got, with 15 seconds, you got time for 2 plays. Generally, a play takes about 6 seconds on average, and then you got 3 seconds, you get a timeout, and you can kick a field goal. You take a throwback screen, roll out, throw it all the way back, all that. It's going to take almost the time that it would take for 2 plays, and you're only going to have 1 left. Maybe you can get, right here, they can't do anything, I think, other than just try to throw a long one or keep the ball active. They don't have time for 2 plays. And they have no timeouts left.
6 seconds left to play here in the first half. Oakland with probably the last play of the half. From the shotgun, McCown gets the direct snap, looks downfield, and throws it underneath, incomplete. And there's still 1 second left. So all that took 5 seconds. They have 1 second remaining. So they can get 1 more playoff.
Well, they did. When I said they didn't have time for 2 plays, I meant one that was down the field and pick up about 25, 30 yards, not one that was thrown to the back behind the line of scrimmage and he dropped it. Now throw a Hail Mary or single up a guy. You know, I doubt an official would call pass interference, but if it's obvious, he would, but that's your only chance. Pass interference, you get an extra untimed down.
McCown back to pass, looks upfield, and he laterals the ball, and it's fumbled and recovered by Oakland on the lateral, and that will end the first half. He was lateraling it to Dominique Rhodes. And that'll be the end of the first half. With the score, Indianapolis 10 and Oakland 7. When we return, Tommy Tighe rejoins us with the Granger halftime report. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League. Back at McAfee Coliseum in Oakland, California, where the Indianapolis Colts lead Oakland 10-7 at halftime. Harry Callis along with Jim Fossil, Tim Parker, our producer. Raul Velez is our technician. Our statistician is Mike Bazemore. And our spotter is Matt Previn here at Oakland, California, McAfee Coliseum, where the Oakland Raiders ended up outgaming the Indianapolis Colts in the first half, 140 yards to 115. Time to check the rushing stats, brought to you by the men's store inside JCPenney. Rush into JCPenney this weekend to get 25 to 60% off of the best selection of diamonds, gold gemstones, and watches. JCPenney, every day matters. In the rushing stats, for Indianapolis, they had only 14 yards rushing in the first half. A guy who needs 25 for 1,000 had 10 yards on 6 carries. Oakland, on the other hand, had 89 yards rushing, with Fargus picking up 58 yards on 14 carries. And for Indianapolis, they primarily passed. Peyton Manning was 9 for 19, 108 yards, 1 interception. Josh McCown of Indianapolis, Oakland was 8 for 15, 51 yards. He did throw for 1 touchdown. Indianapolis offense really was the 90-yard punt return by T.J. Rushing, which accounted for their touchdown.
Well, Harry, the thing that really surprises me is they've only had 6 rushing attempts. I mean, 1 scramble by Peyton Manning, but 6 rushing attempts. And Peyton Manning's quarterback rating right now is 43.
Wow.
I don't remember the last time I've ever seen him down there.
And Oakland will get the ball to start the second half. Here's the kick. It's taken at the 3-yard line, up to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and to the 25-yard line. Chris Carr on the return gets it up to the 25 or the 26-yard line. Luke Lawton made the special teams tackle. Well, starting the second half, who's going to be a quarterback? You hear that crowd in the background, Jim Fossil?
Yeah, I think they've got their first-round pick in there, and I'm excited to watch him play.
Jamarcus Russell is now under center on a first down call. Hands off to Fargas. Fargas up to the 30-yard line. He picked up about 4 on the carry. It'll be second down and 6.
Well, so far this year, Jamarcus Russell has had 4 attempts, completed 4 for an 83 quarterback ranking. No touchdowns, no interceptions, obviously with only 7 attempts. But this guy was a special talent coming out of college. Missed all of training camp, came in late, and they're bringing him along very gently.
First player selected in the draft this year out of LSU. Hands off again to Fargas, and Fargas moves the pile, rather to Dominique Rhodes. Dominique Rhodes moves the pile up for about a 5-yard gain. Bringing on a third down in the yard. No, he made the necessary yardage for the first down. He picked up 6 yards and a first down.
He really ran hard. Now, he pushed that pile, sort of that line. That's a physical line. When they match up and they're pushing you and the running back hits them from behind, there's a lot of body weight pushing that pile.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Russell hands off again, this time to Fargas, and this time he goes nowhere. Stopped right in his track. No, that's Dominique Rhodes again. Rhodes is the ball carrier, and this time there was no hole, and he was nailed for no gain. It'll bring on a second down and 10.
Well, he cut it all the way back. The play started left, cut it back to the right, and Josh Thomas, cut it back. Backside defensive end was the guy who made the play on that.
So it'll be second down and 10. Jamarcus Russell, play action, looks downfield, throws underneath, incomplete. His intended receiver was tight end Zach Miller. Not close to him. So it'll bring up a third down and 10.
Well, Russell, he looked a little bit like he wasn't real smooth there. Going back and looking at what he's going to see. Didn't look sure where the receiver was going to break. Not easy for a rookie. Now he gets in the huddle and there's only 10 guys. Needs another receiver in there.
Ronald Curry quickly checks in on a third down and 10 call from the shotgun. Russell gets a direct snap, looks downfield. Throws down the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Chris McCoy. McCoy was just signed off the practice squad, a rookie from USC. Probably should have caught that ball, and he did not.
Well, he should have. He put it right between 2 defenders. Jamarcus Russell did, right between. Nice throw. Just head high to him. He should have caught that football.
So Shane Leckler comes on to punt. T.J. Rushing is back to take the punt, standing at his own 12-yard line. He accounted for the Colts touchdown with a 90-yard punt return in the first half. This one great hang time, fair catch called and made at the 15-yard line, where Indianapolis will have it first and 10 at their own 15 following a fine 48-yard punt by Leckler. With the score, Indianapolis 10 and Oakland 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Let's pretend this drum line here is life. It keeps going, beat after beat, day after day, but suddenly a Walt Disney World day comes by. Sounds good, right? But what sounds even better than that? A free day at a Disney theme park. Hit it, DJ. Like the sound of that? Well, now Florida residents can get one free day in every Disney's 3-day play pass. See, for the same price non-Florida residents pay for the 2-day base ticket, you get 3 days. That's it. But what's really hot is that you can play with your 3 magical days over 6 months, however the beat moves you. One theme park per day, like using 2 days now and keeping the free 3rd one for a special occasion. That's tight. Disney's new 3-day play pass. Play it just the way you like it. Available for purchase all year long. Just bring proof of Florida residency per adult. $119 plus tax at Disney theme parks, Florida Disney stores, or Florida AAA offices.
Welcome back to the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Along with Jim Fossil, I'm Harry Callis. Subway restaurants can get you ready for football Sundays. Subway, eat fresh. Indianapolis with the ball at their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Colts leading Oakland 10-7.
Well, I think what has to happen here, the Colts are struggling a little bit on the run game. Not a little bit, a lot. And they need to get this run game going. I think that people overlook how effective their run game is over the years because they throw the ball so effectively, and they know that Peyton Manning is the force behind their offense. But they need to be able to do this, especially against a team like the Raiders, who that's their weakness. And in a game, if you can't take advantage of another team's weakness, that is really a dagger in your heart to be successful.
Indianapolis rushing for just 14 yards in the first half. They line up in the I formation with Manning under center. Play action. Manning dumps it off to a die over the 30, and he fights his way for a first down to the 30 to 26-yard line. Over the 20, I should say, and up to the 26-yard line where Kirk Morrison made the tackle, but a gain of 10. Just the dump-off pass to his back, Joseph Adai. 1st and 10, Indianapolis. Under center is Manning. Again, the I formation. Here's a handoff to Adai, who tries to follow his lead blocker, and he is cut down at the line of scrimmage. There's a flag on the play.
Tripping. Number 24 of the defense. 10 yards. First down.
Normally you see the leg whip. I did not see a leg come up on that. But a lot of times when you get that many bodies going around, somebody can lift their leg up pretty good and trip either a lineman. Sometimes they trip a lineman too because they knife underneath them or the running back.
It's called on Michael Huff, the safety.
I think Michael Huff got both of them. He got the lineman, he knifed him, had a foot up, and then I think he got his foot up high enough to get a dive.
Gives Indianapolis the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line now. From the shotgun, Manning throws it underneath. It was intended for Dallas Clark, and he was well covered on the play by Thomas Howard. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Well, I'll tell you, the other thing they need to start looking at is Dallas Clark has 50 receptions on the year, 9 touchdowns, and he doesn't have a catch today. You know, what's happening, they're not doing the things that they normally do well, and they're not taking advantage of Oakland's weakness, which is run defense. That's not a good sign for the Colts.
2nd down and 10. Play action, dumping it off to Adai. Adai looks for running room, gets over the 40 up to about the 43-yard line. He'll be a yard or two shy of a first down. Gerard Warren made the tackle. And it'll bring on a 3rd down. And about a yard to go for a first down.
A gain of 9, 3rd and 1.
Well, the other thing is with the lack of time, lack of plays that the Colts ran, you know, and the way the Raiders shuffle personnel, that defense has got to be fresh right now. And that's what you want your defense in the second half to be fresh, and especially in the fourth quarter.
down. Play action. Manning going to throw forward, wide open is Utech, and he nailed at the 34-yard line, but not before picking up substantial yards. Hiram Eugene nailed him, but a gain of 22 on the pass play to Utech.
Play action pass, and they drew the entire front seven to the line of scrimmage. In fact, a couple of DBs, the safety in the corner sitting off the outside, came up tight. He was wide open.
1st and 10, Indianapolis at the 34-yard line of Oakland. 11 minutes to play in the third quarter. Indy leads 10-7. Peyton Manning under center. Set back behind him is Kenton Keith. Kenton Keith gets the handoff inside the 30, and Kenton Keith goes down to the 25-yard line, stopped by Warren Sapp. Keith, a rookie out of New Mexico State. Spent 3 years in the Canadian Football League. And he picked up on that carry about 8 yards, bringing on a 2nd down and 2. Manning under center. Two-step drop, throws, caught for a 1st down inside the 10, down to the 4-yard line goes Anthony Gonzalez. Anthony Gonzalez, the rookie wide receiver, was finally dragged down by Fabian Washington, and the Colts are in the Heinz red zone, 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that little slant play outside by Gonzalez, and then Dallas Clark, a tight end in the flat. Michael Huff, the strong safety, had Clark in the flat. Almost made a great athletic move on his back shoulder to reach back and knock that ball down. But he waited until Dallas Clark had taken Michael Huff out, and he hit him on the slant.
1st down, goal to go for Indianapolis. Manning drops back to pass. He's under pressure, and he just had to throw it away. He was under hard pressure.
Looks like there's a flag down there. Probably holding in the secondary, pass interference.
Holding, number 23 of the defense. Half a distance to the goal. 1st down.
Hold on, Chris Carr.
Number 57 is over.
From the I formation, Kenton Keith is the setback. He gets the handoff. Kenton Keith barrels his way to the goal line. He appears to be just short. Jay Richardson made the tackle. Bring on a 2nd down and goal at the half-yard line. Kenton Keith originally joined the NFL as an undrafted player for the Jets back in 2004. Then he was released by the Jets, played in the Canadian Football League. Just signed this year as a free agent. He is a rookie. And he gets the handoff, and I don't know. He danced around, tried to find a hole, couldn't find one, and he was stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Mike Morrison, fine linebacker for Oakland, made the tackle. He was the AFC Defensive Player of the Month in September. Having a fine year as Morrison.
Boy, he sure looked indecisive going in there. I mean, it looked like initially he might have wanted to jump the pile. Then he didn't jump the pile, and he kind of patted his feet. That's not what you want to see a running back do when you're on the 1-yard line. And Joseph Adai is a physical runner. He's got to go for it.
3rd down. Back to pass. Manning rolls out to the right, looks downfield, and has to throw it away as the coverage was there. Oakland's done a good job of goal line stands here. They forced a field goal earlier on a goal line stand, and now they're going to force what would appear to be another field goal try here on 4th down. No, yep, they bring the field goal unit on. Adam Vinatieri comes on.
That's 0 for 3 in the red zone for touchdowns. They kick field goals, but it's 0 for 3 on touchdowns. That's not good for the Colts. They're usually a pretty good red zone team.
This will be a chip shot 19-yard attempt by Vinatieri. Hunter Smith holds. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 8:06 to play in the third quarter, Indianapolis leading. It's Indianapolis 13, Oakland 7. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
What do you do when you've collected so many beautiful things and you finally want to part with them? Your kids aren't interested, yet they're lovely and deserve a good home, and they have value. Sell them on eBay. But how do you do that? Just bring them down to the folks at I Sold It on eBay. They'll sell their treasures for you. They do all the work and then send you a check. It really is the easy way to sell on eBay. The folks at I Sold It will take expert digital photographs, write a professional listing describing your item, post it on eBay, collect the money, ship the item to the winning buyer, and send you a check in the mail. What could be easier than that? Some popular items for sale on eBay include collectibles, watches, china, musical instruments, electronics, tools, antiques, really anything that will sell for $50 or more on eBay. There's no upfront cost to you. It's easy, fun, and profitable. So come to our newest I Sold It store in the Public Shopping Center at Bevel and Clyde Morris, or call them at 252-8181.
Stafford coming back to pass. There's his man wide open. Touchdown, Masterclass. And we're shooting Ringo in. They're going to be maybe caught. No, they missed him. Touchdown. All of a sudden, the guy from New Jersey really went running.
The Georgia Bulldogs, the Hawaii Warriors, the All-State Sugar Bowl, New Year's Day, tailgate 5:30. Then stay tuned for Larry Munson's Call of the Game.
The Sugar Bowl brought to you by Mike Moore's Auto Salvage on 1380 WELE.
Don't forget to tune in to watch all the excitement of the NFL next Sunday on Fox. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. It's the NFL on Fox. Indianapolis leading 13-7. We have 8:06 left to play in the third quarter. The Colts will kick it away. Chris Carr is back to take the kick for Oakland, standing at his own goal line. Adam Vinatieri ready to kick it away for Indianapolis. Vinatieri gets the boot away. Carr will take it at the 1-yard line, up to the 5, the 10, the 15, running laterally to the 20, gets a block 25-30, and goes out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. A good return by Chris Carr. And it'll be first down, Oakland. They'll have it at their own 38-yard line, and the rookie will be the quarterback, Jamarcus Russell. With a score, Indianapolis 13, Oakland 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Oh, Madam Natasha, what can you tell me today? Are there good times ahead?
Yes, I see a new home in your future.
In your crystal ball?
No, at Remax.com.
Remax.com?
Trust me, when it comes to finding the right home, there's no more powerful medium than Remax.com.
Find your perfect place at Remax.com, where you can search all the listings in thousands of cities and towns. Visit Remax.com today. Each office independently owned and operated.
Are you in pain after a good workout? You need more than a good stretch. You need fast, effective pain relief. Salon Paws medicated patches provide fast and sustained relief right where you need it the most. Just peel and stick to the area that hurts. Salon Paws brings lasting relief to backaches, arthritis, and minor aches and pains. Whether you're working out in the gym or working around your house, you can find Salon Paws patches at major drugstores, membership warehouses, and local pharmacies. Ask for it by name.
SALONPAS. Salon Paws. Be more active.
Hello, and today's weather forecast calls for increasing rain turning into
demons of the underworld, riding it with the full fury of... Wait a minute. Are those trico-neoform beam blades? Oh, forget it then.
When you can't see the road ahead, you imagine the worst. Neoform wiper blades from Trico combine a curved design with exclusive Teflon resin for a smooth, consistent wipe that's tough enough to perform during any season. New Trico Neoform wiper blades.
For the worst weather imaginable.
Pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League.
WELE Norman Beach.
They may try to stop us, but they can't.
The alternative talk station. Daytona's Real News, Real Talk.
First and 10, Oakland at their own 38. Jamarcus Russell throws it underneath. It is caught by his fullback, Justin Griffith. Gets up over the 40 to about the 44-yard line. Stopped by Freddie Cahill. Gain of around 5 yards. Make it 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Jamarcus Russell, the first player selected in this year's draft. Big guy, 6'6", 225. He is in a quarterback now, trying to lead the Raiders, who trail by 6. Russell under center. Hands off. Nothing there. A loss on the play. Vargas, the ball carrier, had no running room at all. Stopped at about the 44-yard line. No gain. It'll bring on a 3rd down and 4.
Well, you know, the one concern that I always had about Jamarcus, and I think it was shared by a lot of people, was that he weighed in one time at like 260, 65. People worried about his weight, where it was going to go, because he's a tremendous talent and a very bright type leadership guy.
2-step drop, throws it downfield and out of bounds. Kind of sideline pattern, and Jerry Porter was well covered, so he threw it out of bounds. Nowhere close to a completion, so it's 3 and out, and Shane Lechler again will come on to punt.
I think it's smart the way they're handling him. You know, if you can have a guy, even though he's the very first pick in the draft, and the fans want to see him play and all that, you can really set a guy back by putting him in too soon, and he really struggles and plays bad, loses confidence. Just get him in, let him have some play time, and get him out. If he's hot, leave him in a little longer. If not, just get him out of the game.
Lechler, another good hang time punt. And this time, rushing lets it go over his head and into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line for the Indianapolis Colts. It's the Colts 13 and the Raiders 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Get in the zone. AutoZone. Looking for the perfect gift for the do-it-yourselfer on your list? Then get to AutoZone. While you're at AutoZone, don't forget to pick up some AutoZone gift cards. Start early and shop AutoZone for all your holiday gifts. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
My doctor just told me something I never knew. He said as we get older, our bodies are less able to absorb calcium, even though we need it more than ever. Isn't that ironic? Well, he also told me what to do for it. Take Citracal. It's calcium citrate, a different kind of calcium. And it has vitamin D for unsurpassed absorption to help strengthen and nourish your bones. Citracal for unsurpassed absorption.
Today's the day to make her sparkle. Yes, gentlemen, it's time to visit the jewelry store inside JCPenney. Get special savings, 25 to 60% off the best selection of diamonds, gold, gemstones, and watches, plus the 1/4 carat weight diamond journey pendant. Regularly $336 is now only $199.99, which is good because you're not just saving money, you're saving Christmas. At the jewelry store inside JCPenney, you see savings. She sees sparkle. And that makes this the most wonderful time of the year. JCPenney.
Hi, this is Brett Favre. For long-lasting comfort, try a pair of Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Built tough, built comfortable. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Indianapolis with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, following the punt by Lechler. Colts leading the Raiders 13-7. We have 6:31 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Peyton Manning brings him out. Joseph Adai, the setback behind him. First and 10 at their own 20. Fake pitch to Adai. Back to pass. Manning throws down the middle. Wide open receiver at the 40. Up to midfield to the 49-yard line goes Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne wide open in the middle, finally stopped by Chris Carr, but a pickup of 31 and a 1st down, Indianapolis.
Boy, Reggie Wayne has really played well. He had 78 receptions coming into today with 9 touchdowns. You know, the passing game doesn't really drop off with Marvin Harrison out, and he is one of the best in the league.
1st and 10 Colts. They have it at the 49-yard line of Oakland. Manning throwing deep downfield over the head of Reggie Wayne, his intended receiver. He was defended by Nandi Asamoah. Asamoah, fifth-year pro out of Cal. And it'll be second down and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line of Oakland. Manning throws it down the middle. It is in and out of the hands of Dallas Clark, who is yet to catch a pass this afternoon. He was defended by Stanford Routt.
It's got to be a frustrating day for Dallas Clark because he has been a go-to guy for Peyton Manning. No question about it all year long. And not to have a reception today, he's an integral part of their pass game.
Third down and 10. From the shotgun. Manning gets the direct snap. Just a quick pass to a dive. Makes a couple of moves, but he is stopped shy of the first down. Chris Carr on the tackle after he picked up about 5 yards on the quick pass. And so the punting team will come on. Hunter Smith will come on to punt it for Indianapolis.
Well, the one thing, Harry, about being an empty backfield set on 3rd and 10 is the defense is going to come after you, and they have one extra guy, so you're going to have a free guy. So you can't really throw the ball down the field. You got to throw it to a short receiver, just like they did there, a guy looking for a little hitch, and then you're subject to not picking up the 10 yards.
Fair catch called by Johnny Lee Higgins. He makes a fair catch at the 13-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Oakland. They'll take over at their own 13-yard line. With a score, Indianapolis 13, Oakland 7. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to freecreditreport.com. I could have seen this coming at me like an atom bomb. They monitor your credit and send you email alerts so you don't end up selling fish to tourists in t-shirts.
Offer applies with enrollment and Triple Advantage. Hey, Roger, our electric bill is ridiculously high this month. Any idea why?
Oh, I've been leaving the lights on at night.
All of them?
Most. It's a security measure. I also put cardboard cutouts of people in the windows. It's like scarecrows for burglars.
There's a right way and a wrong way to keep your facility secure. At Grainger, they recently expanded their line of security products. They're adding products and removing problems. From padlocks and fireproof safes to closed-circuit TV systems, they have the products you need to help keep your business safe and secure. Call or visit your local branch or go online to Grainger.com. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If your team's offense gives you heartburn, and their defense gives you painful gas,
Stop him! Stop him!
maybe you need a new team. Rolaids plus gas relief. Huh? Extra strength Rolaids teams up with the most effective anti-gas medicine to wipe out tough heartburn and the pressure of gas. Tums can't do that. And they're soft chews, so they're chewy, not chalky. Finally, a winning team. Extra strength Rolaids plus gas relief. Rolaids always spells relief. Use as directed.
Which NFL player forgot the Cowboys donuts? Discover his story and help decide the NFL Super Bowl commercial only at NFL.com/SuperAd. Now back to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Back at McAfee Coliseum in Oakland, where the Indianapolis Colts lead the Raiders 13-7. Raiders with the ball. Jamarcus Russell, their rookie quarterback, first player selected this year's draft, is at the helm. He's under center on a 1st and 10 at his own 14-yard line. Russell play action, just dumps it off to his fullback Griffith out of the backfield, and Griffith picks up a few yards up to about the 17 or 18-yard line. Taiwan Hagler makes the tackle. Spotted the 17-yard line, so a gain of only 3 on that little dump pass. It'll be on a 2nd down and 7.
You seem to have come out the second half and want to throw the ball a little bit more. Off play action and action passes, but not running the ball like they did in the first half. A little bit surprised with that.
2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Fargas. He finds no running room, reverses his field, and gets up over the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Stopped by Gary Brackett. It'll be about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down. It'll bring on a third down, and we'll call it 2. Jamarcus Russell brings him out. Vargas is set back behind him on a 3rd down and 2 call. Vargas gets the handoff, and he goes nowhere. He is halted by Freddie Cao, who's had a fine defensive game for Indianapolis. So it's 3 and out. And the Raiders will be forced to punt it away as Shane Leckler comes on to punt. DJ rushing back to take the punt, standing at his own 25-yard line.
Those linemen are talking because there was a mix-up on that blocking scheme for him to come free like that.
Leckler gets the boot away. Good hang time boot. Rushing takes it at the 28 up to the 30 and stopped at the 32-yard line. Good special teams tackle there by John Kondo. And it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 32-yard line. A reminder, stay with us tonight for Sunday Night Football at 7:30 Eastern on many of these same stations. Dave Sims and Bob Trumpy have all the action live from Giants Stadium as the New York Giants host the Washington Redskins. If it's Sunday Night Football, it's on Westwood 1. 1st and 10, Indianapolis. They have it at their own 32-yard line from the shotgun. Peyton Manning gets the direct snap. Throws it down the middle, threw it behind his intended receiver. Incomplete. It's intended for Brian Fletcher. And it's 2nd down and 10.
I don't think there's a coach in the National Football League that looks more like the team he represents than Rob Ryan, the defensive coordinator for the Raiders. Long, flowing, silver black hair. Dresses like a pirate on that sideline. He looks like a Raider.
2nd down and 10 at the 32-yard line. Manning now drops back into the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, throws it behind his intended receiver, Anthony Gonzalez. Gonzalez was well covered on the play by Fabian Washington. And it'll bring on a 3rd down and 10. Indianapolis has not been able to move the ball all that effectively this afternoon against this Raider defense for as good an offense as the Colts have. 4th in the league in total offense. But their touchdown came on a punt return. Here's a direct snap to Manning, and he is sacked back at the 26-yard line. He was sacked by Chris Clemens, a defensive end. 3rd time Manning has been sacked this afternoon, and so it'll be 3 and out once again, and Hunter Smith will have to punt it away as Oakland hangs tough in this one, down by just 6.
Well, you know, the backside of Peyton Manning, they ran a line game. The tackle over the guard, charges upfield, and then the end starts upfield and loops behind him and underneath, and the guard tackle center did not pass that off. He came scot-free.
Smith gets the boot away. Higgins awaits the kick. He takes it at the 28, running laterally to the 30, 35, and tripped up at the 40-yard line. Had he not been tripped up, he was going to go a long ways. 45-yard punt, 12-yard return by Higgins. So Oakland will start this drive in good field position. Harry Callis and Jim Fossil here in the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Subway restaurants can get you ready for football Sundays. Subway, eat fresh. Ball at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for Oakland. Josh McCown back in at quarterback now as Jamarcus Russell had a couple of series, and he's back on the sideline. So it's McCown, 1st and 10 with an empty backfield. McCown back to pass, throws it underneath. It is caught for a 1st down by his tight end, Zach Miller. Miller, the rookie from Arizona State, making the catch. Stopped by Freddie Keaho, but not before he picked up 12 and a 1st down.
Well, you know, I don't know how they're practicing with the 2 quarterbacks, but I know one thing. If I'm Josh McCown, and I'm giving up many reps to get ready for this game, I'm not real happy. I can't give you a lot of reps, Marcus, and so I'm sure they keep it limited, but he needs all the reps he can get to be ready for a game if I'm only going to miss about 2-3 series in the game.
McCown hands off to Fargas. Fargas is nailed after a gain of 1 or 2 by Freddie Cahill. Spotted at the 46-yard line of Indianapolis, where it'll be 2nd down and 8.
You know, that run game from a shotgun standpoint, offset back, and you hand it on a sweep, that works well in college. It doesn't work well in pros simply because the quarterback is not a threat to run, and they don't respect it. So they do have plenty of people for the running back.
Hand off once again to Fargas. Big hole off right tackle, and he barrels his way down to the 37-yard line. It should be enough for a 1st down, Oakland. Well, Fargas rolls off necessary yardage for a 1st down. And it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Fargas now has picked up 77 yards on 20 carries. He is the setback behind McCown on 1st down. Hand off to Fargas. Fargas inside the 35 down to the 31-yard line, and he has gone over the 1,000-yard mark in rushing. Stopped by Josh Thomas. With that carry, he surpassed the 1,000-yard rushing mark. The 5th-year pro from USC. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Indianapolis 13, Oakland 7 and driving. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
Now that the shopping season is in full swing, it's good to remember the holidays aren't just about buying stuff. They're about making wishes come true. This year, Sears wants to see the look of surprise and joy on your face by sending you on the ultimate Hawaiian getaway. Log on to islandwish.com for your chance to go to Hawaii. No purchase necessary. Offer void where prohibited. Go to islandwish.com for details and your chance to win. Sweepstakes ends December 23rd, 2007. Must be 18 or older to enter. Remember, this year, don't just give a gift. Grant a wish. Sears.
I heard you put your home on the market.
That's right. Carol and I want a bigger place.
So what about all the gloom and doom talk about real estate?
And what about it? We found a place we really like on Remax.com. The price is right. It doesn't make sense to wait.
Yeah, but...
I know we have to sell our current home first. Hey, our Remax agent is pretty successful selling homes in any kind of market. That's her now.
Ready to buy or sell? Nobody sells more real estate than Remax. Each office independently owned and operated.
Hello, and today's weather forecast calls for increasing rain turning into...
Demons from the underworld riding in with the full fury of... Wait a minute. Are those trico-neoform beam blades? Oh, forget it then.
When you can't see the road ahead, you imagine the worst. Neoform wiper blades from Trico combine a curved design with exclusive Teflon resin for a smooth, consistent wipe that's tough enough to perform during any season. New Trico Neoform wiper blades.
For the worst weather imaginable.
Don't let your body's aches and pains prevent you from living your life. Treat your muscles and joints with Salon Paws for fast, effective relief. Salon Paws medicated patches provide fast and sustained pain relief for your aching back, arthritis, and sore bruises and strains. Just peel and stick to the area that hurts, and relief is on the way fast. Enjoy a healthier, more physically active lifestyle with Salon Paws. You can find Salon Paws patches at major drugstores, membership warehouses, and local pharmacies. Ask for it by name.
SALONPAS. Salon Paws. Be more active.
4th quarter, Indianapolis leads by 6, but Oakland driving with the ball. 1st, 2nd down, and 4 at the 32-yard line of Indianapolis. McCown gets the direct snap. He hands off to Fargas, and Fargas gets only a yard or 2. Got to the 30-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards shy of a 1st down. Bob Sanders, the tackle. They spotted the 31. He gained only a yard. 3rd down and 3. For the Oakland Raiders, who have made a game of this against the Indianapolis Colts. They're in the shotgun formation. Justin Griffin is lined up alongside Josh McCown, who waits the direct snap. McCown Looks downfield under pressure, gets it away. It is caught for a first down by Ronald Curry. Caught it just off the ground of the 21-yard line. First and 10, Oakland at the 21 of Indianapolis. Oakland quickly breaking the huddle. Under center is McCown. McCown hands off to Fargas, and Fargas gets inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line, a pickup of around 3. And it'll bring on a second down and 7.
I think Oakland was trying to go quick there so there wouldn't be a challenge, because some of the Colt players were trying to talk Tony Dungy into challenging that right there, and they wanted to get up and snap it immediately.
So it'll be a second down call here in about 7. McCown under center. Back to pass, looks downfield, dumps it off to the side to his fullback Griffith. Griffith makes the catch and is knocked out of bounds around the 13-yard line by Freddie Keaho. Well, a gain of pretty good yardage on the pass play. At the 13-yard line, they're a yard shy of a first down. Third down, a yard to go for a first down.
You know, Oakland's patience, and what we talked about early on, of running the football, setting up the play-action pass, putting yourself in third down and manageable situations. They're doing that right now. Their third down conversion rate's good. They're making the play-action pass work, and they're wearing down the Colts defense.
Justin Fargas is a setback. He gets the handoff. He gets the yard and another 2 yards as he hurdles his way to the 10-yard line. Matt Giordano made the tackle, but not before they moved the chains. First down and goal at the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Vargas he is playing well. He's a physical runner, makes people miss. I've been very impressed. This guy is really making this run game go. They're blocking well up front. They're a physical front, Oakland, but Justin Fargas is really, really, really an outstanding running back for them right now.
From the I formation, first down and goal. Play action, rolls out to the right, looks toward the end zone. McCown can't find anybody and throws it away. Throws it to a spectator in the first row. So it'll be second down and goal to go. However, we have a personal foul call on Indianapolis. So they'll move the ball half the distance to goal to the 5-yard line to repeat first down. That's a huge penalty against Indy. It was a late hit on McCown when he was out of bounds.
Yeah, didn't need to do that. He launched himself. Players like to do that. He launched himself and thinks he's in the air before the ball's thrown. Officials don't look at it that way. They know what the plan is. That's launch yourself. And they're not going to let them hit the quarterback late, especially near the out-of-bounds line.
That was a rookie that was guilty of that foul, Quinn Pitcock. Here's a handoff to Fargas, and Fargas pulls his way down to about the 2-yard line. Big pile up at the 2. Don't believe the ball came loose. It didn't, but a lot of bodies down there at the 2-yard line. He'll be... Did he fumble? I don't know.
Well, I think a lot of players were looking like it was fun. They were scrambling. There was something going on down there, and I don't think they were holding hands. They're going for the ball.
Yeah, it looked like the ball came loose momentarily, but it appears that Oakland did recover. So they've got it inside the 2-yard line where they've got second down and goal to go. And a chance to take the lead here in the fourth quarter with 11:20 left to play. From the eye, Orrin O'Neill, and Fargas behind McCown, and Fargas runs into a stone wall at the line of scrimmage. Quinn Pitcock, who was guilty of that late hit out of bounds that cost them 5 yards. The man that made the tackle there, a third-round pick out of Ohio State.
You know, that's always a play, in my opinion, where you can, if you make up your mind as a head coach, you're going to go for it on fourth down, throw it on third. because the defense doesn't know that. They think you still might kick the field goal. So they got to overload and play the run aggressively, and that's your best opportunity. Right now, they figure, well, you know, we can play the run, we'll squeeze it, but very possibly they're going to throw this one.
Third down. Here's a handoff to Fargas, and he's into the end zone. Oakland Raider touchdown. Justin Fargas with the touchdown, and the extra point will put the Raiders on top here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's when you can get them now. You get down there 4th and 1, and most people think you're going to throw it. They're not quite as physical and attacking on 4th as they are on 3rd, generally speaking. And sometimes that's what you're better off doing, running it on 4th down to surprise them.
Sebastian Janikowski for the extra point to give the Raiders the lead. It is up, and it is good. And Oakland has taken the lead. With that touchdown, RE/MAX makes another donation to the Children's Miracle Network. RE/MAX, nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. It's Oakland 14, Indianapolis 13. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, step right up for the greatest show on earth. Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey is taking you over the top in an all-new live spectacular brimming with high-flying thrills. Exotic tigers, colossal elephants, with feet so astonishing you'll flip your lid. Come 1 hour early to the all-access pre-show to meet your favorite performers and animals on the arena floor, free with your ticket. Then prepare yourself for gravity-defying aerial acrobats, a boisterous brigade of clowns, and rev it up with extreme motorcycle mania that will kick the festivities into high gear. It's heart-stopping. It's larger than life. It's over the top.
Playing January 10th through the 13th at Amway Arena. Get your tickets today at all Ticketmaster locations and by calling 407-839-3900 or log on to ringling.com.
Want to score big with the football fan in your family this holiday season? Pleasant Holidays has just the ticket or as many tickets as you'd like to the 2008 NFL Pro Bowl. Give the ultimate holiday gift and reserve your seats now for Sunday, February 10th at Honolulu's fabulous Aloha Stadium. See the top NFL players, attend special game events, and soak up the sun in paradise. Call 1-800-5-HAWAII. That's 1-800-5-HAWAII. Or log on to pleasantholidays.com/Pro Bowl. And reserve your Sun, Surf, and Pro Bowl Hawaiian vacation. Book now the best seats and the lowest rates. Well, the Oakland Raiders have taken the lead, 14-13, as Janikowski will kick it away. Back to take the kick. T.J. rushing. He has scored Indianapolis' touchdown with a 90-yard punt return. Janikowski kicks it. It's taken by rushing at the 2-yard line, up to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Flag down as he's brought down at the 22, and that flag is usually called on the area of a kicking team, either block to the back or hold.
During the return, illegal block from behind. Number 33.
Block to the back, so that'll move Indianapolis back. And we'll move the Colts back. And they trail by a point. Still plenty of time. 10:24 left to play. And with a score, Oakland 14, Indianapolis 13. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
For over 400 years, the world-famous Lipizzaner Stallions have captured the imagination and excitement of the equestrian world. Now, you have a chance to see the Dancing White Stallions live in a special anniversary edition, including their spectacular leaps in the airs above the ground. Don't miss the world-famous Lipizzaner Stallions on their world tour. Silver Spurs Arena, December 27th and 28th. New UCF Arena, December 29th. And the Daytona Beach Ocean Center, December 30th and 31st. Tickets now at all venue box office and all Ticketmaster outlets, or call 407-839-3900.
Stafford coming back to pass. There's his man wide open. Touchdown, Massacre. When we shoot Marino in, they're going to be maybe caught. No, they missed him. Touchdown. All of a sudden, the guy from New Jersey really went running.
The George
Georgia Bulldogs, the Hawaii Warriors, the All-State Sugar Bowl, New Year's Day, tailgate 5:30. Then stay tuned for Larry Munson's Call of the Game.
The Sugar Bowl brought to you by Mike Moore's Auto Salvage on 1380 WELE. The Upper Crust and Crumb is where you'll find great gourmet sandwiches, fresh paninis, soups, fresh salads, bagels, and breakfast sandwiches. The Upper Crust and Crumb also has the best coffee in town. The Upper Crust and Crumb offers free delivery with no minimum. Call 788-0907. The Upper Crust and Crumb is open Monday through Friday, 7 until 2, Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 1. The Upper Crust and Crumb, 4020 South Nova Road in Port Orange, corner of Spruce Creek and Nova, across from the Winn-Dixie. The Upper Crust and Crumb.
St. Louis, and then next Saturday, NFL Network brings you Dallas at Carolina. Live Thursday and Saturday Night Football, 8 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network, and also hear both those games right here on Westwood One on many of these same stations. First and 10, Indianapolis, they have at their own 9-yard line. Trailing by a point. Peyton Manning under center. The pass, looks downfield, throws a sideline pattern to a die. It's good for about 5 yards to the 14-yard line. Thomas Howard knocks him out of bounds. And it'll be second down and 5.
Well, like always, Indy's not spent a lot of time in the huddle, kind of a sugar huddle, get up to the line of scrimmage, and if they don't pick up as much of the third down and Oakland tries to get some players on, they'll go real quick next play.
Manning awaits the snap. Now looks downfield under pressure, gets it away for a gain of maybe a yard or two. Gonzalez on the receiving end, and he was nailed immediately by Fabian Washington. Good defensive play by Washington. Sotto-Riani third down and about 3 to go for a first down. Oakland fans making some noise. They have a 1-point lead here. Manning gets the snap. Looks downfield, throws a sideline pattern. It is it's caught. A great catch by Reggie Wayne. What a superb catch on a good coverage by Oakland, but Reggie Wayne just made a spectacular grab to move the chains all the way to the 35-yard line, first down. And now before anything can happen, Peyton Manning calls a play to Joseph Adai, who picks up 2 yards to the 37-yard line. What a catch, though, on the previous play by Reggie Wayne. Second down and 8. Well, they ran a replay now. Oh, wow. Oh, just a great one-hand grab by Reggie Wayne. He kept both feet inbounds. He was well covered on the play by Asamoah. Here's a pass play to Dallas Clark, and Clark gets his first reception of the game. Nambi Asamoah made the tackle, but not before they moved the chains. And as Peyton Manning has done so many times, 29 career fourth quarter and overtime game-winning drives. So you have a 1-point lead on Indianapolis. You can't count that as home free.
No, you can't. A long way. You can't count it home free. That guy has 1 minute on the clock.
Manning back to pass, throws it underneath. It is caught by his rookie receiver, Anthony Gonzalez. He's taking the place of the injured Marvin Harrison, and he picks up about 9 yards, second down and 1.
Well, that's one of their favorite pass plays. They got a 2-receiver side. The inside receiver goes deep, takes the defender with him. Outside receiver goes up 5 yards, comes shallow underneath. They vacate that area, and he makes the catch.
So it's second down, a yard to go for a first down. Here's a handoff to Adai. Breaks outside. He's at the 40, the 35, and Adai gets all the way down to the 33-yard line. Good pickup by Adai. That'll get him close to the 1,000-yard mark in rushing for the season. That was his best run of the afternoon. Gets it down at the 32-yard line where it is first and 10, Indianapolis. He now needs 1 more yard for 1,000. Under center is Peyton Manning. One-point lead, Oakland, but good drive here by Indianapolis. Here's a handoff to a die, and I don't think he got that yard. He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Need the yard for 1,000. He was stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Gerard Warren. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Warren's had a fine game. He's 7th-year pro out of Florida. Got him this year in a trade with Denver to the Oakland Raiders. Down and 10. Manning gets the direct snap, looks downfield, dumps it off to a die, who picks up short yardage. He gets down to the 29-yard line. He's corralled immediately. Thomas Howard making the tackle immediately. They spot at the 28-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and 6, and a quick handoff to a die who's not going to get the 6 yards. He's going to get 4 yards. However, there's a marker down on the play. They tried the hurry-up offense and to snap the ball before the defense was ready. There is a flag down on the play, however.
They got too many men on the field. They have to quit trying to substitute with them on 3rd down.
Oakland called for too many men on the field with that quick snap?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, too many men on the field.
Offside on the defense. The man did not get off the field, and he was on the offensive side of the ball. 5 yards. Repeat 3rd down.
Wow. Offside. You can hear it from the sideline. Offside who?
Well, as he was exiting the field, he crossed the line of scrimmage. You could call it either way you wanted to call it. They get a different penalty if the guy participates, and so it's... They just had 12 men on the field, and then they called him for offside because he was angling towards the bench. What Rob Ryan has to do is forget about it. When they go on the line, I'm staying with the same personnel I had in on 2nd down.
Yeah. So it's 3rd down and 1 at the 23-yard line of Oakland.
They're lined up offside now.
Manning hands off to a die, and he has the 1st down as he pulls his way to the 20-yard line. He needed 1, he got 3. Warren snapped the tackle, but it'll be a 1st down and 10 for Indianapolis at the 20-yard line. They're in field goal range. They trail by a point. 5:30 left to play in the game.
They got a pretty good angle down where they are, down at our end of the field. We're about the 25-yard line. The defensive end in the corner to this side of our booth right now, facing our side, I would say they were offside what I saw. Most officials in that critical a situation might just let it go unless it's obvious and it affects the play.
1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Manning gets the direct snap, steps up in the pocket, throws underneath. It is caught at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Gonzalez took the ball to the 5-yard line, made a move on Fabian Washington, and moved in a 20-yard touchdown pass. Peyton Manning to Anthony Gonzalez.
And they're going to go for 2 right here, I believe. Numbers could indicate to do that right now. The other thing was, that was a great scramble, getting Peyton Manning out to the right side, and Gonzalez, that was that little underneath route we talked about a little while ago. They hit a couple times, and he took off upfield, but it was good coverage. And then what he did is he threw it on the back shoulder. The defensive back has no chance. He's lost, just trying to chase this guy all over the field.
From the shotgun, Manning changes things at the line of scrimmage, as he is so frequently wont to do. Here's a handoff to a die. A die barrels his way into the end zone. A 2-point conversion is good. When we return, Tommy Tighe has a scoreboard update from our RE/MAX studios. Here it is Indianapolis 21, Oakland 14. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Are you in pain after a good workout? You need more than a good stretch. You need fast, effective pain relief. Salon Paws medicated patches provide fast and sustained relief right where you need it the most. Just peel and stick to the area that hurts. Salon Paws brings lasting relief to backaches, arthritis, and minor aches and pains. Whether you're working out in the gym or working around your house, you can find Salon Paws patches at major drugstores, membership warehouses, and local pharmacies. Ask for it by name.
SALONPAS. Salon Paws. Be more active.
Now that the shopping season is in full swing, it's good to remember the holidays aren't just about buying stuff. They're about making wishes come true. This year, Sears wants to see the look of surprise and joy on your face by sending you on the ultimate Hawaiian getaway. Log on to islandwish.com for your chance to go to Hawaii. No purchase necessary. Offer void where prohibited. Go to islandwish.com for details and your chance to win. Sweepstakes ends December 23rd, 2007. Must be 18 or older to enter. Remember, this year, don't just give a gift. Grant a wish. Sears.
That sound means it's time to check the NFL Mobile scoreboard, brought to you by Sprint. Go to Best Buy, your wireless destination, and get the speed of NFL Mobile only from Sprint. I'm Tommy Tighe. They go fourth quarter at Texas Stadium. Eagles lead the Cowboys 7-6. McNabb to Brown, a 1-yard touchdown, and that's it so far. Late third quarter in San Diego, LaDainian Tomlinson with a pair of touchdowns. Chargers lead the Lions 44-14. In overtime, the Dolphins win their first game of the year, 22-16 over Baltimore. Titans 26 and the Chiefs 17. Patriots double up the Jets 20-10 to become the second team ever to start 14-0. Bucks 37 and the Falcons 3. Panthers 13, Seahawks 10. That snaps the 5-game winning streak of Seattle. Browns shut out the Bills 8-0 in a game heard earlier on Westwood 1. And the Packers 33 and the Rams 14. Brett Favre throws for 227. He goes by Dan Marino, career passing yards. Now let's go back to Harry and Jim in the Bay Area.
Thank you, Tommy. Where Indianapolis is taking the lead, 21-14. They will kick it off. Vinatieri gets the ball away. It's taken by Chris Carr at the 10, up to the 15 to 20. 25-30. Breaks the wall of tacklers at the 30, up to the 40, and a fine return by Carr, who's finally dropped at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Good field position for the Oakland Raiders. With the score, Indianapolis 21, Oakland 14. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
Hey, Brian, who's the little guy?
Oh, that's my new guard dog, Bruiser.
Bruiser? He looks like a chihuahua. You think he can protect over $2 million worth of equipment?
Sure. He'll get mean when he has to.
Brian, he's licking my hand.
Today, a guard dog just isn't enough. So Grainger has expanded their line of security products to help you keep your business protected. They're adding products and removing problems. From padlocks to closed-circuit TV systems, they have the products you need when you need them. Call or visit your local branch or visit Grainger.com. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Reason number 32 to switch to Geico. This sound makes you very, very happy. If you love motorcycles, you need to call Geico, because now Geico offers insurance on all the stuff that moves you, including motorcycles. Great rates, great coverage, and personal service 24/7. Call anytime, 1-800-44-CYCLE, or visit geico.com.
In the zone, AutoZone. Get to AutoZone now for a smoking hot deal you don't want to miss. For a limited time at AutoZone, get 5 quarts of Castrol conventional motor oil and an oil filter for the unbelievably low price of just $10.99. You heard right, a Castrol oil change for just $10.99. That's the lowest price of the season. Limit 2, so don't be left out. Some restrictions apply. See store for details. Save money and get to AutoZone today. In the zone, AutoZone.
CBSSports.com Sunday Game Center is the place to get up-to-the-second NFL updates every Sunday. Follow each game live with lightning-fast real-time scoring and stats, breaking news, and expert commentary. CBSSports.com Sunday Game Center. Log on and check it out now. Now back to Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
1st and 10, Oakland at their own 45-yard line. They trail by a touchdown and an extra point. McCown throws a quick sideline pattern. Caught. Breaking a tackle is Curry, and he couldn't break the other tackle. He gets over midfield at the 48-yard line. Jeff Charleston made the tackle. After a pickup on the play of about 7 yards, it'll be 2nd down and 3.
Well, they can just play catch, run the football. They don't need to panic, although it's coming down to 4 minutes. But this is not the type of team they are, a come-from-behind team.
There's an inside handoff to Dominique Rhodes, and Rhodes goes down to the 45-yard line of Indianapolis. He'll be close to a first down. Stopped by Gary Brackett. It is enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10. Oakland at the 45-yard line of Indianapolis.
Justin Vargas must be more hurt when I saw him sitting down there with the doctors, because he's sitting on the bench right now and he doesn't look like he's going to be coming in the game, talking to a trainer or a doctor.
Play action, back to pass. McCown throws it underneath, and he's got Dominique Rhodes, who breaks the tackle and gets down to the 36-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy of a first down. So Dominique Rhodes, who played for Indianapolis last year, rushed for over 1,000 yards, started all 16 games for Indy. And 113 rushing yards in the Super Bowl win for the Colts. Now a member of the Raiders. And he's trying to contribute to this drive that could tie the game here late in the game. Handoff to Rhodes. Rhodes gets outside, cuts back in. 30, 25, 20. All the way down to the 17-yard line goes Dominique Rhodes.
Well, I tell you what, this might be taking place right now. We talked about before, Harry, is they've been running the ball. They really spent some time after the first part of that first quarter. And that Colt defense now looks to be showing signs of fatigue. They're not pursuing the ball as fast. They just look a little sluggish right now. And they have had the time of possession in their favor. They pounded at him with that big physical line, and it may be showing signs right now.
Rhodes on the last carry, gained 19. It is 1st down and 10. Oakland at the 17-yard line. Play action. McCown looks, throws to the end zone, and throws it incomplete. It was intended for Jerry Porter. He was covered on the play by Marlon Jackson. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Second down 10 at the 17-yard line.
Patience. They got 3 timeouts. They got 2.5 minutes to go.
Now from the shotgun, McCown gets a direct snap. He hands off to Rhodes. Rhodes hammered from behind. After a gain of just a yard, he was caught from behind.
Bob Sanders came from that backside.
Yeah, Bob Sanders.
They didn't have him sealed off, and he timed it, and he had a full steam ahead when he chased the back. Now that's where that type of play, shotgun snap, handoff to the back on a crossing type running play. A guy like Bob Sanders can't play it that way because the quarterback will keep it, and he'll go out the other side naked, and those quarterbacks in college are athletic enough to run it, and then they can't do that in pros, or they don't do that in pros right now.
Well, we've reached the 2-minute warning, brought to you by the jewelry store inside J.C. Penney, where you'll find the right gift for her at the right price for you. Happy holidays from J.C. Penney. Indianapolis 21, Oakland 14. Oakland driving. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood 1.
Today's the day to make her sparkle. Yes, gentlemen, it's time to visit the jewelry store inside J.C. Penney. Get special savings, 25 to 60% off the best selection of diamonds, gold, gemstones, and watches, plus the 1/4 carat weight diamond journey pendant. Regularly $336 is now only $199.99, which is good because you're not just saving money, you're saving Christmas. At the jewelry store inside J.C. Penney, you see savings, she sees sparkle, and that makes this the most wonderful time of the year. J.C. Penney.
It's Danica Patrick, IndyCar Series driver. Over the years, I've driven a lot of different cars, but 2 things never change. No one demands more from their car than me, and nothing protects under the hood better than Peak.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze is formulated with an advanced organic technology to protect any engine of any make, any model, anytime. If you can drive it, Peak can protect it.
And when I drive it, it better perform.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze in the blue bottle.
When you peak, you win.
Always maintain cooling system with specified vehicle owner's manual, including top walls.
I dreamt we found a new home on RE/MAX.com.
I think I had the same dream.
dream.
Really? Did your dream home have a family room with a built-in display case for all my trophies?
Trophies?
Yeah, my Heisman, my MVP.
Jerry, it was just a dream.
A dream?
Yeah, but Remax.com is real.
What about Cheryl?
Who's Cheryl?
Find your perfect place at Remax.com, where you can see all the listings in thousands of cities and towns. Visit Remax.com today. Each office independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to the Subway Fresh broadcast booth in Oakland. Along with Jim Fossil, I'm Harry Callis. Subway restaurants can get you ready for football Sundays. Subway, eat fresh. Ball at the 16-yard line of Indianapolis. It's 3rd down and 9. Facing the Oakland Raiders, a setback behind McCown is Dominique Rhodes. McCown back to pass, throws to the end zone, and the only player there was wearing a white jersey for Indianapolis, and he was fortunate that he was able to throw it out of the end zone because it was close to being an interception there, as Kelvin Hayden was the only player there, the cornerback for the Indianapolis Colts. And now they're facing a 4th down in a game situation here. They'll have to go for it down by 7, 4th down and 9.
You know, they were running the ball effectively, and then they were going to use the 4 down, so why don't you run it on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and you're definitely going to get yourself down in good, tight range. Now they're 4th and long.
4th and 9. McCown 2-step drop, throws underneath, incomplete. Looking for a flag is Jerry Porter. No flag is coming. So that pretty much will do it, as Indianapolis has survived a scare here in Oakland. They have 1 minute and 50 seconds of clock to try to kill. Both teams with all 3 of their times out left. But Indianapolis will take over on downs. They'll have it at their own 16-yard line.
Well, with 3 timeouts left, there's not a lot of time going to come off this clock. Now, you know, usually probably 20 seconds right now will come off that clock, and then they're going to be punting to them. So right now, the defense has got to stop them. If they start using a couple timeouts and then give up a 1st down, then it is over.
Right.
If they can stop them right here, they'll get the ball back with 1.5 minutes to go. No timeouts, but it should be decent field position if they can pin them down here on the 15 or keep them down here close.
Peyton Manning brings them out on a 1st down at their own 16-yard line. Manning hands off to Adai, and Adai battles his way up to about the 20-yard line. Pick up about 4 or 5 to Joseph Adai. And it's time now for the Trico quarterback comparison, brought to you by Trico Neoform Wiper Blades for the worst weather imaginable. Peyton Manning this afternoon, 22 for 38, 276 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Josh McCown, 13 for 24, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. And the rookie Jamarcus Russell has thrown 5 passes, completed 2 of them for 10 yards. 2nd down, about 5 to go for a 1st down after the 5-yard gain. Here's a die once again, and he breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, gets the 1st down, goes over the 30-yard line to the 33-yard line, finally dropped by Derek Burgess. That will move the chains and use the clock, as Joseph Adai, who had not been much of a factor in this game until here in the 2nd half, reels off 2 runs and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's a huge difference there now. They've only got 1 timeout left, and the Colts have a 1st down, so it's going to be a miracle. You got to go after the ball now. I mean, you'll still get the ball back, but you've let them off their own 15. They're out almost to the 35. Even if you stop them here, not much time left, and they got to punt it. So they'll have to go after the punt if they can force them to punt it. They're going to take a knee. They're going to take a chance.
Taking a knee here on 1st down. So Oakland with 1 more timeout. They will use their last timeout, stopping the clock with 1:33.
Which is not bad to do. I mean, you risk the chance of a fumble. Take the knee. Run this clock all the way down. You will have to punt the ball. You're going to have to punt the ball unless you make a 1st down. So you might as well not risk handing the ball off and running the football. Just take a knee, punt it, but the only chance that Oakland's going to have at that point, because they'll probably be only about 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds right in that neighborhood, is block the punt. Well, they may run the ball here.
Well, we'll see. Lined up in the I formation. They are going to run the ball. A guy gets the carry, and the guy gets a couple of yards.
I think what happened here, if you want to know the truth, I think the Colts bench miscalculated if there would be time on the clock.
Right.
And because normally you wouldn't take a knee there, although you could. Like I was saying, you could, just so you avoid the fumble of the exchange. And then they're going to run one more play, and they use their last timeout. My calculation.
Oakland's used all of their timeouts.
They're done now. Yeah, it's over.
So Indianapolis can run one more play.
Yeah, they're going to
hand off to Adai. Adai dances around, and he's stopped at about the 34-yard line.
They're going to have to punt it. There'll be 4 seconds on the clock. They'll probably let the clock run out, take the 5-yard penalty. Then there's different options. I don't know that you want to exercise them. There's other ones that you just drop back, run around for a little bit with 4 seconds. You don't punt the ball, and you take a sack, but the clock will be done. It'll be that close.
Well, that evidently is what they're going to do. As they come up to the line of scrimmage, the punter is not in there, Hunter Smith.
There's a 4-second differential between the game clock and the 40-second clock right now. And probably Peyton Manning's going to take this and drop back, delay, and then take a knee.
Peyton Manning does drop back, and he's going to throw the ball, and he throws it way up in the air, and that will run the clock all the way out. And the Indianapolis survived a scare here at Oakland this afternoon, but they end up winning the game 21-14. That's our final. Indianapolis Colts 21, the Oakland Raiders 14.